Hanging baskets are on the way back to popularity internationally because they offer the chance to display colour at eye level. The key to success in Australia is going to be keeping them alive during the hot, dry summer months. Now, there is some technology that helps, but there are a few things you have to take into consideration first. For example, what is the perfect basket? Well, research indicates at least 25 centimetres across by, well, 15 to 20 centimetres deep is perfect. Now, one problem with fibre-lined baskets is the air getting through them and them drying out. So adding some sort of peat, things like sphagnum moss, peat moss, or this stuff here, cocoa peat, and putting a thin line just around the outside of the basket will reduce evaporation. Always use a top quality potting mix, ideally a red tick premium blend or a specialist hanging basket mixture that includes wetting agents and water storage crystals to retain moisture as long as possible. There is also a solidified water technology available. It's basically a sausage that's made up of 99% water and 1% food-grade gel. Now you cut the sausage in half and bury it in the soil. The way it works is bacteria in the soil actually eat the gel. Now, as they consume it, moisture is slowly released to the soil. It's a real slow release. Now this keeps the plant growing and helps it sustain strong growth during dry periods of time. It's very, very good for new developing roots, a terrific way to get plants established. This is really clever technology that was introduced from the USA. Now, despite the label suggesting that it's going to be effective for about a month in the hanging basket, in practice, I found it's effective for at least a couple of months. Now, this really helps your plants get established, and it's going to save hundreds and hundreds of litres of valuable water in getting a hanging basket looking great. What are the best plants for hanging baskets? Well, instant colour mixed with perennial plants is a good way to go. Using plants like kalanchoes, gerberas, and even annuals such as cinerarias will look brilliant. The key with colour baskets is planting a lot of plants into the basket. The more plants used, the more spectacular the effect. And around the outside, don't forget varieties like cascading petunias. They look brilliant. You have to be realistic. These plants can be quite thirsty. They need a daily drink. And if you want to get brilliant results, well, give them a feed once a week with a liquid fertiliser. This will stimulate lots of flower and leave them looking brilliant right through the spring and well into summer.